The desire to kill isn't enough to get the job done, as Dahlia finds out when she comes face to face with the husband she thought she had hired a hitman to kill.
Oh my God!
He's alive.
Come here, please. Come here. Mike, come here. Come here, please. Come here.
Can't fix it.
Why not? I didn't do anything
I
to
heard
you.
you.
Mike, come here, please. Come here.
While Dahlia wanted to get rid of her husband as soon as she could, Brittany Gosney was desperate to keep the affection of her most recent boyfriend, James Hamilton. Hamilton was not enthusiastic about being a father figure to Gosney's young kids and often used extreme measures to punish them for the smallest of infractions. This inspired Gosney to try to abandon the children, and her son was pulled under the tires of the van after attempting to hang on.
Okay. So, but at what point did the kids start really being an issue? Because you guys have been together, what, how long? Altogether
That
about?
was either March or May of last year. I can't really remember.
Right. So you've been together for almost a year.
Almost a year.
Okay. So, at what point did the kids really start being an issue?
Well, one minute they'd be an issue, we punish them, put them in a corner. We try to mask things with these kids, make them hang goods in their hands, tippy toes, fingertips on the walls. Nothing was working well, nothing at all. Made her start getting into it real hot and heavy over it. I told her, I said, I can't be putting up with this. I said, I just left this same relationship because of this same issue.
Sure.
I mean, my stepdaughter, towards the end, she started acting up real bad towards me, telling me, oh, I hate you, I don't want you
How old was she?
16.
And that was,
I'm sorry, 7.
and that was Priscilla's daughter?
Yes, the one I raised.
The one you raised,
6 months old.
So, how long into your relationship with Brittany did the kids really start becoming, let's say, borderline unbearable?
About 2 months ago.
About 2 months ago.
Yes.
And
then I kept arguing with her.
That's when everything really started jumping
I kept
off.
telling her, I said, either you need to find somewhere to go with you and your disrespectful kids.
Right.
Or I'm leaving. Well, I guess she got tired that night when me and her got into it. She went up there, took them, kept telling me she's going to take them and drop them off. I said, I don't care what you do with them.
Sure.
I said, I ain't got no part in it.
Right.
I said, you go ahead and take my bag, do whatever you want with them.
Sure.
I mean, I wasn't refusing her a vehicle to where she could take them to her sisters, her moms, I mean, something. And, next thing I know, I get that text from her.
And what did the text say?
On my way back, he's dead. I mean, she told me she was taking them up to Rush Run and dropping them off. Me and her done it twice before as a scare tactic.
Had taken them up to Rogers Run?
We dropped them off right there by the bathroom. I drive out by the exit there, turn around right back in.
After Gosney returned with the boy's body, they kept it in the apartment overnight until they decided to dump his body in a nearby river.
With that being said, we've already discussed the water temperature, the preservation. It's kind of like being in a little deep freezer. And so when we pull him out, is, in your opinion, a pathologist, a coroner, a whatever, going to be able to determine a large number of bruising to his body before he was killed?
Yes.
Okay. What was that about?
Whooping his ass.
Hamilton was not directly responsible for James Hutchinson's death, but he was sentenced to a maximum of 19 years in jail for the gross abuse of a corpse, kidnapping, and 2 counts of endangering children. Gosney wasn't the only single mom who thought her kids were in the way of a new relationship. Sierra Day had been reported to Child Protective Services several times, but when she began to date Deontay Lewis, Day decided to starve her daughter. When she finds out her child is dead, she manages to come up with some fake tears or an underwhelming performance.
I need you to understand something, okay? Do you know what you're gonna be charged with when I take you back over to the jail?
No,
What do you think you're gonna be charged with?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about the charges. Never been in jail.
You're gonna be charged in your daughter's death.
Hmm?
You're gonna be charged with her death.
What you mean?
She passed away. She was dead when you guys called us. She was already dead.
My daughter is dead?
She's dead. Sierra, she was dead for hours before you called 911.
When she sees that she isn't selling her grief, Day takes it up a notch.
And I can see it in her face. A child for a child not to really get whooped isn't something. It's very something new to them. Miss, I could have prevented from her death. I could have prevented my daughter's death. I could have prevented. I could have prevented. I know, and you're prolonged to do this. I know she prolonged to do this because she was scared. I didn't think she was gonna die. I didn't think she was gonna die.
Sierra Day didn't fool the detectives, and she didn't fool the jury. Sierra was sentenced to life in prison for murdering her daughter. Ashley Zhao's parents were much better. Ming Ming had a strong dislike for her child and no understanding or tolerance for her development issues. She frequently struck the child, and her preferred method was slamming her head into the floor. Eventually, poor Ashley's body could not withstand the attacks.
So she was fine, but then she took off her diaper again. So that got my wife angry. And so, when you're 5 years old, you still don't know how to poop and potty. And my wife got angry and hit her head on the carpet, 2 times. And initially she was breathing. She was still breathing then, and
Did you watch? Did you see your wife do it?
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was home at that time.
What time was it?
Usually I start off at 9-ish. I can't say approximately because I don't look at a time. Oh, my wife is banging Ashley said on the carpet at 9:15. 9-ish, 9:15, I guess.
Okay. And so, right then she wasn't breathing?
No, she was breathing. She was breathing, and I was like, okay. So she's still breathing. She's okay.
Was there any blood or anything?
No, there's just blood. Okay.
Was she walking?
No, she wasn't walking. She was breathing, but she was lying down. And I thought she was going to come out of it in a little bit, So she stopped. But I didn't realize she stopped. I thought she was breathing normally now. Because she was gasping, like it was, I can't really remember or recall exactly what, but it was a lot heavier than normal. So it sounded like a snore almost. So at that point she stopped. I thought, okay, so she's breathing normally now. So didn't really pay attention to it. And then a little later, I went to, hold her and just to feel right. And I checked her heart. It stopped beating. So I started panicking, and I tried to do CPR on her, try to breathe in her mouth, and give her chest compressions. I don't exactly know how long I did that for. I know I did it for a pretty darn long time, maybe 15 minutes to a half an hour or something like that. And that's when we realized she's gone. Like I tried, and I told my wife so time, maybe if I just realized it sooner.
He and his wife were frightened that Ming Ming's lack of citizenship would be discovered. They decided to hide their daughter's body in the freezer of the restaurant, tell the police that Ashley had wandered away, and then dispose of her body like garbage. They did not expect the police to make a serious search.
We couldn't decide what to do, and after a while we decided both of us. I don't know exactly who came up with what, but, you know, you should bring her to the restaurant so JoJo can see her. So JoJo, when you guys ask her, you know, like, I was thinking maybe that wasn't a good idea, but I was thinking clearly at the time. So, you know, bring her to the restaurant so JoJo can see her, so that when we call, JoJo can say, oh, she was here at the restaurant and she left the back door at the restaurant instead of, you know, at the house. She accidentally got killed. So,
Where were you gonna put her at the restaurant so JoJo could see her?
and, you know, at the room that she was normally in, she sleeps in there. So, JoJo would see that she's sleeping there and can verify it, and, you know, she's safe. So, and even if she asked her to take a polygraph, I don't know if you ask a 6-year-old to take a polygraph, but a 6-year-old wouldn't lie like that. And so we didn't want JoJo to lie, so we want JoJo to see Ashley there.
Okay. So you take Ashley to the restaurant. How do you get Ashley from the apartment to the restaurant?
Put her in the car seat.
Did you carry her out to the car?
Yeah.
Did she have her jacket on?
Yes.
What color is your car?
It's a rental car. It's like black or dark gray.
Okay. So you drove that
Yeah.
to the store. Was there a gentleman working on the roof?
Yes.
Your daughter, did you carry her in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They saw me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there was 2 guys on the roof,
Mm-hmm.
working on the roof or something like that. And we brought her inside and we just laid her there. And we just continued our work. The plan was for JoJo to come home and see her there to verify that she's there. And then I would hide her up in on top of the walk-in freezer. And then when we called the police at night, JoJo could verify that she was.
As a part of a plea deal, JoJo agreed to testify against his wife in exchange for a sentence of only 12 years. The Jojals had been planning on hiding their daughter's body, but Taylor had no such concern. After an evening of partying and doing meth with friends, the two returned to Shayad Therian's house to make love. It was a violent session, and Taylor lost control while choking him. Taylor never showed any remorse for the murder, and even at her trial, she displayed a twisted sense of humor about her actions.
Well, a few hours ago, police were dispatched to an address on Stony Brook, the parents' house of Shad Therian. Do you know Shad? And how do you know Shad?
He's my ex.
He's your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
Well, they found a kind of disturbing stuff at the house there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of blood. Basically Shad's head. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so we know you were there.
I need time to, think.
No problem. Take your time, have some water.
Mm-hmm.
So you think the body's still there?
I don't see why not. Unless it's just up and move. Which it could have, you know.
Where do you think mine would be?
I was right there by the bed.
By the bed, you think?
Yeah, I was cuddling it by the bed.
You were what?
I was cuddling it by the bed.
You were cuddling the body with the bed? Oh, okay. Was it just you and Shad down in the basement?
Yeah.
Was anybody else down there at any point in time? When do you think you went to Shad's house?
Shit. I was like 2 days ago.
Okay. Did you stay there the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You start to remember now what happened with Shad?
The murder was discovered by Shad Therian's mother, who went down to the basement and found his severed head in a bucket.
Alright, so you and Shad
He
went back
is not
to...
involved at all.
Okay. So you and Shad went back to Shad's mom's house. How'd you get in? Did you see, was anybody home?
When?
What time do you think this was? Was anybody home? Did you encounter anybody? I understand his mom lives there.
Tara?
Tara?
I don't know. Is that the mom's name?
Yes.
Damn, I had.
And then,
Yeah, I can't believe I let that go.
where'd you do the body?
The body's there. Yeah. It's,
So were you gonna take to hit someone?
I like that.
You liked it?
Well, you're gonna have fun trying to look for all the organs, but yeah, they're all dismembered. Yeah.
So you dismembered the body too?
Yeah.
Well, what did you do with the body parts?
Oh, they're in the house.
Somewhere?
They're like,
Basement, upstairs, downstairs?
absolutely in the basement. I was gonna bring them with them. And then, I know I forgot the head. I wanted the head.
Did you bring anything with you?
Yeah, it's in the van.
What?
It's in the van. It's, what is it? A foot maybe.
The what?
I think it's a foot.
A foot
leg?
in the van?
A leg maybe? I'm like, I'm gonna bring it all, and then I'm like, man, this is messy, so then I just left it. I got lazy.
Okay.
I got lazy, and that's what I did, so I'm like,
Okay. So there's gonna be maybe a foot or a leg in the van. And then,
yeah.
what'd you do with the head?
I forgot that was in the van, so, yeah.
What'd you do with the head?
The head, I put it in that bucket, that black bucket,
Black bucket?
with the blanket on top.
Okay.
I should have away from it.
And then where'd you leave it?
Leave the head? It's still in the bucket, it's right by the stairs.
Upstairs? How did you dismember his body?
Knives.
With what?
Knives.
Knives? More than one knife? Where'd you get those from?
Kitchen. Just not find mine, and I wasn't sharp enough.
You weren't sharp?
No, it was alright. Bread knife works good.
Bread knife?
A bread knife works good.
Really?
I use what I use, so like, yeah. I got lazy last night, so
Where would these knives be now?
they're in with all the organs and all the body parts.
And where was that?
In the black bag, it's in the black bag of,
In the basement?
it's in the basement, they're all in the basement. I never left the basement, I just went up the stairs.
So all the body parts and...
The jury took barely 30 minutes to find her guilty of first-degree intentional homicide, mutilation of a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault. She faces life in prison, as the death penalty is not legal in Wisconsin. But Ryan Waller wasn't so lucky. Instead, he was forced to be interviewed about the murder of his girlfriend while he suffered from a bullet lodged in his brain. Although he is visibly injured and not making any sense, the detective forces him to wait over an hour before seeking medical help.
Ryan, why don't you tell me what really happened there? Because I don't believe...
I really don't know, man. I really don't. I don't know. I can tell you anything, I swear.
I want you to tell me the truth. That's all I want from
Richie
you.
and his dad came there. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but they put me in sleeping hold. And, like, they put me in sleeping hold with the arrows and shit. Like, I lived through that crap.
Okay, they put you in a sleeping hold?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know, man.
You're telling me they put you in a sleeping hold. What is a sleeping hold?
I don't know.